Debonair. Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to the notification gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet, y'all, but there's ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar Johnson has responded, ladies and gentlemen, to what Eboni K, my bad, y'all, I'm trying to move this, to what Miss Eboni K said on the Breakfast Club, well, what she said in general, and then trying to retract her statement, and then also coming through following up with the Breakfast Club interview, right? And so let me say this real quick. Shout out to Lovely T, and shout out to my homegirl who sent me this video, because I didn't even know that Dr. Umar Johnson made a response to Eboni K. So I wasn't aware. So shout out to her for sending me the link to this video, man. All that good stuff, man. But let's get into it, man, because I have a lot to say. Y'all know my stance on what Eboni K. Williams said. It's not that, you know, I'll say it again. It's not that she's quote unquote wrong per se. It was her delivery, her talking down on our essential workers. At the end of the day, the essential workers are it's literally what's keeping the country moving around the world, obviously too, but just in general, the country moving. Our blue collar essential workers, from public transportation and buses, from trains. Goddamn, I don't care, the damn Uber drivers, the people working at Walmart, all of those people are essential workers. If all of them people was to stop working today, it'll be hell on earth. But let's get into this video.
I saw that sister on the Breakfast Club this morning. What's her name? Erica K. Williams. What's the sister who was on there with Charlamagne and Envy today? Very well-spoken sister. What's her name? I seen her. What's the sister's name, brothers and sisters? Eboni K. Williams. Well-spoken sister. She made some great points, but dear Eboni, that's not what you was talking, sweetheart. That's not what you was talking. Yep. You was on some talented bullshit, and you tried to take it back to the community this morning, sister. See, we can't talk out both sides of our mouth.
Yep.
We can't talk out both sides of our mouth, sister. We can't talk out both sides of our mouth. I didn't disagree with much of what you said today, but that's not what you said the other day, sister. You was talking down to working class blacks. You are a bourgeoisie. You are a bourgeoisie feminist. And I hope to God you wasn't engaged to a white man, because I thought somebody said you was engaged to a white man.
Was.
Eboni, I better not find out your ass was swimming in the milk. If I find out your ass was swimming in the milk, I'm going to lose a lot of respect for you, sister. Because what that tells me, if you were with a damn Neanderthal snow puppy, then you're telling me at the end of the day, you are trying to condemn black men to justify dating white. If you are an interracial dater, if you are a bunny hopper, then what you are telling me is your whole diatribe, your whole rant against black men driving the bus was a justification so you can date a white man. I hope that ain't the case.
And I think this video is maybe like 4 or 5 minutes long, but before he even finishes, yes, he's right. Yes, I personally agreed with a lot of the things that Eboni said, and I said this in my other 2 videos. I agree with some of the things that she was saying, but a lot of her tone, delivery, whatever you want to call it, just threw the whole message off. It threw the whole entire message off. And just to piggyback off that, I would even take it. So I would take it a step further and say, Miss Eboni K. Williams, all of these rich ass men that you've been quote unquote dating and sleeping with and all this, that, and third, why aren't you married to any of them yet? Because the rumor was you were engaged to the other guy who he was talking about, whatever the guy's name is, a Caucasian guy. And the guy was cheating on you with other women, or like others, let me say that, others, groups of women, let me say it like that, other groups of women. And that's why you called off the wedding. Your first married, I believe she said she was married in her 20s. She said she didn't want to be married anymore because she wanted to do this, she wanted to do that. She felt like she wasn't a wife and all this, that, and the third, allegedly, right? Whatever. And then you got your divorce. My question to you, Miss Eboni K. Williams, is what is it that you provide, or in your opinion, What is it that you provide, or what is it that you bring to the table to these high value men that you just love to speak so highly of? What is it about you that gets them attracted to you? Number one. Number two, if they are attracted to you, why aren't those guys that's quote unquote attracted to you? Why aren't they taking you serious? Because that engagement was how long ago? How many years ago? And there is the disconnect between not just Eboni K. Williams, but several other women, Black, white, Hispanic, whatever, I don't care. There is the disconnect because it's always the, oh, I can get any man and I want, oh, I can find a man, I can do this, that, and third. Oh, I ain't never had a problem getting a man. Ma'am, it's not that. You are a woman. You have what you have. You have what you have between your legs, and most men, majority of men, I should say, is going to want what you got between your damn legs. So you should, let me say this, ladies, you should never have a problem getting a man or getting attention from a man. And if you are, or if you do have that problem, then you're going to have to look within and figure out what is wrong with you. Look within and figure out what is wrong with you. The problem should never be, Eboni K, that I got men dating me all the damn time. It's the men that's dating you all the time, the rich, high value men that you love to talk about. The men that you're dating all the time, why aren't they settling down with you? Why aren't they marrying you? You 40 years old, why you ain't have no kids yet? Or I think does she have a kid? I don't even know. Let me look this up. But let this play while I look this up.
I hope that you spoke well today, my sister. You still didn't deal with collective work and responsibility, though. I still heard a lot of Eurocentric individualism. I still heard a lot of Eurocentric individualism. And I don't know where you've been getting your reports from, sweetheart, but we got 2 million Africans with college degrees unemployed. We got 2 million Africans with college degrees unemployed because you was doing a whole lot of pushing college. You was doing a whole lot of pushing college today, like it's some form of upward mobility. I'm sorry, Sister Eboni K. Williams. College is not an opportunity for 21st century Africans. College is not an opportunity for 21st century Africans. It's putting us into debt to the banks, my Sister Eboni K. Williams. So where is your solution for collective group economics? I didn't hear none of that. All I heard was European, Eurocentric, pull yourself up by your bootstraps individualism. That's all the hell I heard this morning. I wish I was there. I wish I was there.
And listen, he's correct. I am one of the few that was able to go to school while working, right? And have my job pay a percentage of it. So I don't owe as much as everybody else does that I graduated with. But I have several of my NSU alumni that was contacting me through my WhatsApp or through my emails and all this, that, and the third, right? Where they were saying, hey, listen, bro, like, I haven't been able to find a job. And I'm like, damn, we finished our master's 2021. Has it been 2 years? 2022? When did I graduate? I don't even remember when I graduated. I don't even remember when I graduated. I believe it was 2021. 2021, 2022. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, damn, y'all boys. And I'm like, yo, well, how many? They're like, yeah, man, you remember so-and-so from this class and that class? Yeah, they looking for jobs too. They looking for work too. I am one of the lucky ones that was able to have, because a lot of my colleagues when I was in my master's program, they were unemployed and living off their, they were living off the, what do you call it, student loans. They were living off of it. I was able to keep my job, work full time, have my job do what's called tuition reimbursement once you pass your class, and do all those good things. So again, what he's saying is accurate. What he's saying is true. Miss Eboni K. Williams, you cannot push college education along, you know, especially to Black people, but just in general, you can't push college education because a lot of people can't get to that level. Number one, a lot of people don't want to or choose not to, which is fine. If you don't want to get an education, then that's cool. And a lot of the times, a lot of them graduate hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Thank God I'm not that. I do owe money, but I don't owe hundreds of thousands. Thank God. Because I'll be looking at that like, damn, I got to pay this off my entire life. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about that? What can you say, Miss Eboni K. Williams, about that? So you're trying to push your own personal experiences, and this is the reason why when I tell y'all boys, I say to the fellas, I tell y'all boys, I say y'all boys, please get on your job, and I say it all the time. I don't give a damn what it is. It could be you getting education, you trying to move up in your company, you learning a trade, going to vocational school, getting your CDLs, getting your plumbing license. I throw out a bunch of other things. I never say, oh, get an education. No, because that may not be for you. Hell, it wasn't for me, honestly, if I'm being brutally honest. I dragged myself through my damn associates, bachelors, and masters. But we almost done. Let me let him finish.
I wish I was at the Breakfast Club today with Eboni K. Williams. I had a few comments and questions for my sister. Oh, yes. No disrespect. I love my sister. I love my sister. Don't get me wrong now. She said some good things today, but she departed from the original narrative she was pushing on our working class Africans the other day. She departed from her attack on black males with blue collar jobs. Eboni K. Williams, do you know that you got plumbers who make more money than doctors? Eboni K. Williams, do you know you got carpenters who make more money than surgeons? Eboni K. Williams, do you know you got chefs who make more money than engineers? You got plumbers who make more money than architects. I think you got to go look at your census data, my sister. You got to go look at your census data, my sister. You got to go look at your census data a little bit better, because I heard a whole lot of Eurocentric, pull yourself up by your bootstraps individualism. I didn't hear a single group solution on that conversation today from Sister Eboni. I didn't hear a single group solution. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. No disrespect. I respect my sister. Very articulate, well-spoken, but I don't hear a lot of conscious energy coming from her. A lot of my middle-class, bougie black sisters, they on that individualism, Europeanism. Peace, Baba. I'm going to get with you in a minute. I saw a lot of European individualism, brothers and sisters. Where the group solutions at? Oh, just go to college and get yourself a job and save your money from your bus job and open up a business. Where the is the group solutions at, Eboni K? Are you related to Tasha K? Where the group solutions at? Where the group? I ain't hear a single group solution out that sister's mouth this morning. Not a single group solution. A whole bunch of feminism and European individualism disguised as collective work and responsibility. You can fool some of the people all the time, and all the people some of the time. You can't fool King Kong consciousness.
As much as I don't like, let me not say that. As much as I disagree with Dr. Umar Johnson, I've disagreed with him on a lot of his standpoints, especially when it came to, I'm not gonna say he was pandering, but in my opinion, he was slightly pandering to the women in a lot of his previous videos and stuff like that. So I have disagreed with him on multiple occasions, but here he was 100% correct. I didn't hear anything he said wrong. I would have said something, all that good stuff. But again, and the thing that I was talking to my homegirl who sent me this video, the thing that I was saying with her was, it's not about her being wrong, because I don't think she was wrong. There were some things that she said that was disrespectful. Yes. There were some things that she said that, in my honest opinion, didn't need to be said. Some things that she should have kept to her damn self. And people constantly try to make it about, like, you know, my let me show my damn camera. I don't know why my damn thing is falling. Yeah, so what I was saying was, it's not about her, you know, necessarily, because people were talking about, oh, well, she has standards. Oh, well, she's a millionaire. Why would she settle for a man that's making $30,000, $50,000, $60,000? That's not the point. You should want or date whatever you want. That's not the point. The same thing that I say to women that be having 3 kids with 3 different damn dudes, 5'2", 300 pounds. Well, I want a man that's 6 feet, and I want a man that's this, I want a man that's that. Ma'am, you are entitled to want whatever the hell you want. You know, whoever the hell you want to damn date. But what's the likelihood of that happening? What type of women do those men want? And that's when everything starts breaking. because it's not about necessarily about her standards. She was being condescending to the blue collar workers. That's it. I can't respect it. You cannot be sitting here talking down on essential workers and not be called out on it. And that's the reason why all this stuff has been stirring up. That's the reason. If she had said something that everybody agreed with, do you think it would have been getting this much attention? No. That is the problem, Miss Eboni K. Williams. And like I said earlier, if all public transportation operators was to stop working today, if they were to stop working today, so will majority of the economy in this country. I depended on the bus drivers. Back when I didn't have a car, I depended on bus drivers to get me to work, to get me to class, to get me to whatever function that I was attending. As much as I hated riding the bus, and I did, because and shout out to my homegirl was saying, like, was saying the same thing, because a lot of these bus drivers were being disrespectful and rude and all this, that, and third, which is true. But as much as all the negative stuff like that, I had appreciation for it. Because for every bus driver that was talking trash to me or drove past me or did this, that, and third, I remember a lot of bus drivers pulling over and stopping, wait, and getting out the bus and, come on, bro. I remember a lot of bus drivers that allowed me to come on when I forgot, when I forgot my bus pass or when I didn't have money for the bus. I know a lot of bus drivers that they used to let me slide. You good, bro? Don't even worry about it. So with all that being said, ladies, like I've been saying, there is nothing wrong with dating a bus driver. A lot of these bus drivers make anywhere from upwards 50, 60,000, 70K, 80K. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But maybe I think differently, man. So I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Shout out to Lovely T again. Shout out to Eboni K. Williams, and shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson, man. Great video. Great video. Yeah, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for her, cuz.